I just got Brant on my account, so I want to give you guys a showcase of his damage potential with Overture in the middle tower using a Hypercarry team composition, and after the tower run, I'll give you guys my opinion on whether you should pull for his weapon or not under different circumstances based on the results of the tower run. Keep in mind that its detailed guide will be uploaded in a few hours, which includes different team compositions breakdown, but the purpose of this video is to clear any doubts you might be having about pulling for him, especially when it comes to his damage potential without his signature weapon or how difficult his rotations can be. The middle tower is currently shredding fusion resistance by 10%, boosting attack by 30%, and grants you 30% crit damage when you have a shield, which suits Brant perfectly. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here's the build I'm currently running. Thundering Memphis in the first floor moves around a lot, but you can dodge in midair to close the distance, as you guys can see right here. Here's the rotation showcase.
Stay calm. Like frigid death. Be gone. Let the waves rise. Here, right behind you. Ordained. Lotus Provides. Frozen blockade. Climax of the show. Like frigid death.
For this part right here, you can see that I'm spamming my basic attack button after his liberation, but Brant is not doing anything. This is a bug that I discovered a few hours ago, so I hope Kuro does something about it very soon. Now let's get into the second floor of the middle tower. The first wave are mob type enemies, which I thought Brant would have a difficult time with, but his forte skill actually has a large area of effect, so it wasn't an issue. Just focus on the Cyan Herons, and the Wolves will come to you instead since they have the highest mobility. Here's the rotation showcase.
Ordained.
So with this Hypercarry rotation showcase of the first floor and the second floor, you can see that Brant can dish out over 450k damage per rotation with double intros from Sanhua, which is pretty decent considering the fact that I was using Overture, which has a useless passive on Hypercarry Brant. But to do that much damage, I had to spend about 40 seconds per rotation, which is pretty decent if you compare it with the time it takes for other on-fielders like Jian and Zhang Liao to do a full rotation in the middle tower. With all that said, here's what I recommend. If you plan on playing Brant in mostly double DPS team compositions with other DPS characters like Carlotta, I don't recommend pulling for his weapon because the other DPS character can make up for the damage loss if you don't have his weapon, as long as the other DPS character has a decent investment. But if you plan on playing Brant in mostly Hypercarry team compositions like I just did in the showcase, I strongly suggest that you get his weapon to boost his personal damage because HP of bosses in the middle tower have been increased quite significantly compared to when Withering Waves first came out, which explains the slow clear times that I had even though this floor is actually made for him. Getting his weapon will also help you out if you run Brant as a Hypercarry in other floors in the future that is not actually tailor-made for him. But keep in mind that his weapon lacks versatility because he's the only one that can use it at the current state of the game. But if you have pulls to spare and you plan on playing Brant for a long period of time, it's not a bad idea to pull for it if you enjoy his playstyle. That'll be all for this video. I wanted to make this one very quick so that you can prioritize your pulls, especially if you're free to play. And also, be sure to look forward to Brant's dedicated guide in a few hours to learn more about how to play him effectively in different team compositions with some few tips and tricks. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it helps me out more than you know, and be sure to join our Discord community if you're having any issues with the game or you just want a place to chill and hang out. Link will be in the video description. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.